Hi, beautiful souls. My name is Rachel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a channel of the Divine Mothers. I am a Kuan Yin practitioner, trained under Alana Fairchild, and I work with Isis, Mother Mary, Kali, Kuan Yin, and Green Tara. And I love to give tarot readings and also just bring in some motherly divine wisdom when she comes through. I am a mother of two, actually, and so yeah, I've been walking the path with her for a long time, and today I'm offering up just a collective reading, and I offer readings of all different sorts at soulflowerawakening.com. And if you want a reading from me, then just send me an email, and I will leave that in the description box below. So we can just go ahead and tune in now to the collective energies. And what I'm picking up on is that the first message that came out for me this morning was stop walking away. Stop walking away. The Eight of Cups is all about leaving the past behind. Which is definitely a big part of what's going on right now, is like leaving the past behind. But then there's a moment where we're stepping into the birthing portal, and we have now entered that time of birth. And so in the time of birth, we are to be here now, and no more hiding, no more I'm feeling that there's so much truth to be gained if we just stop and listen and go still and go within. There's so many blessings to be gained, truth to be gained, blessings to be gained in the here and the now. And I'm really feeling like in your present location. Maybe you're a traveler, maybe you're on the road, wherever you are, there's medicine there for you, and it's a place to be born. So I'm gonna pull a couple more cards here, and yeah, I just want to bring you lots of love and encouragement for your path, and tap into your guides and my guides. The heart is the path. The heart is the way, and it can take quite a bit of effort to get out of the mind, but it's not that hard to get into the heart. And we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So laying down our burdens, just laying them down to the Mother Divine. And when we do that, it's like, yes, in some regards they're still there, but they're not allowing us to be completely overwhelmed. We can give our burdens to the Mother and say, help me release what no longer serves me. Release the worry of it. Release over compulsion. Release addictive tendencies. When we carry our burdens so heavily with us, we find ways to cope with those burdens. And the ways that we cope are through, just overeating or talking too much about our problems. It's good not to talk too much about our problems. It puts us in separation with our truest desires. You can see the two people just wound up in their root chakra, feeling unsafe. And so when we feel unsafe, when we feel like we don't got a hold on our lives, on every aspect. And because we haven't given it over, we haven't trusted the Spirit enough to know that even though we don't know, Spirit does, and we can rely upon her. A good friend of mine sings this song, "Why Worry When You Can Pray?" And we're not like actually super close friends, but I listen to her all the time. And so she feels like a dear friend. But her medicine songs are just so potent. And that's another way to tap into the heart, is tune into some prayerful songs, because song guides us to get to a place of like emotional comfort. It just helps us tap into our emotions when we can get into a place of music and song and really listen. We can just get out of the mind. And so that's what this time is all about, is just getting out of overthinking, of carrying the weight of the world on our backs, and dropping into the present moment of divinity. So invoking the Spirit of the divine, knowing that we are always connected to the Divine Mother, even when we don't feel like it. And it's the Mother that says, you are safe. You are held. I know exactly every detail of your life, seen and unseen, the things that you don't know. I do, and I know a way in which I can completely help you. I'm going to pull some more cards. And so when we come into that feeling of safety, we come into more union with ourselves. Here we have this unicorn card. It's like a little kid unicorn. And it says, delight, count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in the simple things. Always expect the best. And that's a beautiful way of just being here now. Like, yes, we want to go all these places and do all these things, but right now it's like, what can we appreciate in the here and now? And then we have, I'm going to pull, I'm feeling guided to pull an animal card. So we are coming into balance right now by coming into stillness and grounding into what's available for us to grow. We have the spider, just really honoring the masculine, taking action. So once we come to this place of safety, I am safe, I belong, my burdens are being carried by the divine. We like just drop into unlocking more creativity within us. It's like the perspectives shift, and we're able to start working with what we have. And what we have is something that we really, really, really need to pay attention to with the mouse card. The mouse is like, scrutinize, like pick up all the breadcrumbs, like carry the breadcrumbs and digest them, like digest what is happening right now. And that's where, like at the beginning of the message, it said, stop running away and digest the present moment in all of its fullness. And the spider card is also about writing. So honoring the opportunities, like something gets caught in your web right where you are. what is it? What kind of words, what kind of songs, what kind of names can you give it? And write it down. Um, decide to carry creativity inside of you. Decide to carry birth inside of you right now. Decide to carry what is and not what was, or what could have been, or what might happen in the future, but what is happening right now. And we have the mountain lion in reverse, which is where we can just get a little angry at because we're feeling angry at ourselves that we're not doing the things that we need to do, or something within us is out of balance. And the way to bring that mountain lion back into balance is by becoming the leader that you are. So the mountain lion is a leader. The mountain lion speaks its truth. The mountain lion helps others. And by living true to their values, true to their word, keeping word. And when we don't do the things that we say we're going to do, we can start to get angry at ourselves. And so the way that we reverse that is just by, slowly over time, paying attention to the details, picking up those breadcrumbs and applying them to some creative potential. Let's pull some more cards here. I love this deck. This is a shaman's oracle. Where is the book to this? It's by Alberto Villaldo. He's an amazing shaman man. And tarot is very shamanic, even though it's like the structure. It's also led by spirit. And that really reminds me of like just masculine and feminine energies. Like when we can find grounding in the present moment without the what ifs or what out is or what could be, there is structure to be had. Whether it doesn't appear to be structural, there is always safety. There's always something to give gratitude. And so when we dig into the potential of what is and we start creating from it, we're building structure, or writing, like creating a tarot deck, tarot is structure, and the mysticism that comes out through the archetypes, through the structure. It's like you can think of, I'm kind of just jumping around, but like a river, has a river bank. The river bank is like the masculine, and the river itself is like the feminine, and it's the spirit. The spirit is able to flow through set boundaries, and the boundaries up against, the past hurts, the boundaries up against the possibility, the worries of the future, and just really holding that present moment river flow of creativity, of grace, of insight, of really channeling the power of becoming a leader like the mountain lion. And we have the gatherer. Ooh, yeah, that ties in beautifully with this message of gathering what's available to us. Like the spider reaching for the opportunities that are possible, that that are, maybe on the very corner of our web in our peripheral vision. Like there's something there to that we can pull in to create with. And so, yeah, the gatherer, I'll read that, or part of the message. Oh, I opened up right to it. Before we cultivated grains, we collected the wild bounty of nature. The gatherer finds abundant seeds, nuts, berries, and wild greens, where the ordinary person sees only the barren soil. The gatherer is the provider, the forager, and the gardener who collects roots and vegetables for the long winter when game is scarce. She does not hoard, trusting in the bounty around her. Yes. When we carry those burdens that I was talking about earlier, and we don't give them over to the divine, we start longing and grabbing like that. This is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Our passions and our desires that honor our soul are reverted into desires that are unhealthy to satisfy us, like tobacco, overuse of coffee and tobacco, and like overuse of just anything that comforts us. And so like the Knight of Wands in reverse is like, what can happen is we can start hoarding things that just really aren't serving to the soul. But instead of doing that, we trust in what's available to us. So look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. Oh my goodness. There is so much to be gained right now from what is. There is like we're coming up on the summer solstice, and the summer solstice is like where just the sun is at closest to the earth. The light is like shining upon us. Like, can't you see what I'm giving you? This is where you need to be, right here, right now. And it says, the medicine of this card: do not wander too far afield in search for what Spirit has already provided. I love that. That's with the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like, stop running away. Practice paying it forward. Be thankful in advance of receiving. If you're in scarcity mindset, open your heart to look beyond current conditions, and you will find the bounty being offered to you. Practice sharing, not hoarding. So yeah, that's my collective message for today. We are all right where we need to be, and the spirit of creativity is unfolding in you, and I'm sending you so much clarity and illumination from Mother Tara, Green Tara. She gives us confidence. She gives us cleansing air movement through our mind, through our liver. We are like able to stand in the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So we can practice being the tree of life. We can practice like grounding heaven on earth by releasing scarcity mindset and knowing that everything that we have is right now. So I'd say root a little bit and fruit a little bit, and let the sunlight feed your soil, let the sunlight warm your heart, and illuminate your vision to see what's all around you. And so thank you for tuning in. If you would like to check out my readings, go to soulflowerawakening.com. And yeah, sending you so much love. Aloha.